Oh yeah, no, there's literally there's no way I can win here. It's just okay. We have number one, Aquamu. You guys don't know, but I was locked in heated battle, but I don't think there's any way I can. I don't think there's any way I can repel this guy's attacks, this girl's attacks, this nation's attacks. I'm gonna send out a boat to see if I can take back the UK, but it's not looking good. I think I have to end it now. Defeat. Aquamu won. There was really no way that my tiny nation of islands would be able to repel, but that's kind of fine. Things like this happen in this game, but at least I have Ireland. At least I have Ireland. Today, everybody, we are playing Territorial.io. I am the Cheese Empire, and today I will be taking on nations, territories, and empires, communist dictatorships. I'm not even sure all the words for nations, but in Territorial.io over many maps, we're gonna try a few of them. I have to say, my favorite is Europe and World. I'm not entirely sure why. I just like the kind of makes this game more real. If you don't know, Territorial.io is a easy to learn strategy game that's about conquest, pretty much. I've been playing it a lot, and it's really fun. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's start playing. I have not been playing. Well, okay, never mind. Well, wait, what's this? Hold up. Different game modes. How do you do? Sorry, I'm just not aware that you could add something. Okay, anyway, the Territorial.io is a super fun game that I've been playing a lot, and I'm gonna play it for you guys. And if you're wondering, Ellis, why do you only play games on this channel? The YouTube channel. The reason for that is because everything else that I want to do, I can do on my podcast. And gaming is really the only thing that requires a visual. So that's what I've been doing. I mean, I'm not sad about it. I just if you're ever like, why do you only sorry I cannot multitask. That's the thing. Okay. Let me just get the players back to normal. Okay. Because gaming is just something I can do that requires a visual. So, yeah, here we are today playing Territorial.io. I really encourage you to play it yourself because it's super fun. So I think let's just do Europe first. Because why not? That's the one we were in, so we're gonna start a game. If you don't know, in Territorial.io, you place your capital anywhere on the map, and then you start expanding outward, conquering other nations, and gaining territory. And the mechanic, I'm going to try to explain the mechanics of the game as I go. It's a lot easier to explain this in the world map, which kind of makes me regret starting on Europe. But whatever. When I'm in Europe, I always start in Ireland. Not exactly sure why. Sometimes that does me good, sometimes it doesn't. But I am actually Irish, so that's kind of why. But here we go, Ireland. I usually expand to the UK next, and then start going over here. Yeah. So it's really nice when Ireland is free. No nations that get in the way. So I'm just gonna drop my capital city. Maybe I should have put that more coastal, but right now, as you can see, if you click on the surrounding territory, it'll give you this option, the attack part. and then you just keep expanding outward. And I can make emojis. You pick your emojis beforehand. I'm not sure. I picked number one, and I'm not sure why the Korean flag. That has nothing to do with anything, but yeah, that's what I did. Usually, and then if you click on like the coast, you can send in boats. That's what I just did. Usually, I start sending in boats to the UK. Before like while I'm still conquering Ireland, but I think we have Ireland right now. As you see, I am number one. Got that little crown. That does not necessarily mean that that does not necessarily mean I'll stay that way, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, and then you can erase different nations. That doesn't necessarily mean I stay that way. It's really easy to get to number one at first, but not so easy to stay number one when you start facing bigger and bigger nations. And right now I'm actually sending in 50% of my troops. I'm going to decrease that. The percentage bar at the bottom is essentially how many troops you send in. It's like, I describe it as how much of your territorial might you send in. So that's like, that's how much of your, that's how much of your nation you're sending in, and so that's, yeah. It may seem like a good idea to send in 100%, and I get that, but actually, if you send in 100%, you're just gonna, gotta take back the UK here. You're gonna lose more than you actually gain, so that's definitely a reason to send in less than that. And of course, as if we see the nations around, you see this person has 3,000 troops, I'm sending in 71, 15,000 sending 53. So if all of these people have no more than 10,000, then I can even decrease to probably 46,000 right now, because I don't need to send in that many troops. So yeah. As you can see, you can cease invasions if you want. I'm not sure what this plus sign does. I don't know what that does. But you pretty much send in a new like wave of troops. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know about that. I'm gonna increase just a bit. Just now that I'm probably gonna start facing bigger and bigger countries. I'm gonna wanna start sending in more. Okay, Iceland is always pretty annoying because they come in and attack the UK even when I don't want them to. So, I'm just gonna hopefully that boat makes it in time. As you can see, this boat, that's how many troops are on that boat. It decreases if you can't get to the country in time. Then that boat pretty much ceases to exist because everybody on board dies. Looks like I'm pretty easily going to take out the Turhid dynasty. This is how many troops I have. So I have 3 million right now, which actually is a lot, and I probably don't need that much. But yeah. Oh, looks like okay. I like erasing the little guys. Erased. Oh, I see. Oh, nope, you are not getting Ireland. Absolutely not. Okay. Looks like we have a bigger fish to fry over here. Let's... Okay. I'm sending in 1 million right now. Probably send in a bit more because it really won't matter. Or less. Look at these guys. They're at like 100,000. Less than 100,000. And I'm sending in 2 million. I am going to win very easily. Okay, pretty easily. And it's not here now, but sometimes a little peace button appears, and that means like, and that can mean like, I'm gonna start focusing on getting some of these little islands just to increase, because I'm obviously gonna get this person. So and that pretty much ends the game, and the person in first can and the person in first wins. If I know I'm going to lose, then I usually press the peace button. And I usually, if I know I'm going to win, I usually like to just erase everybody. But sometimes if I know that eventually someone could give me a run for my money, then I just press the peace button and we're done. So then quit game. We could try a multiplayer. I'll try that later. I'm gonna switch the map to world. World is super fun. Start. Now place the capital. Okay. The very first time I ever played Territorial.io, I placed somewhere over here. If you can see my cursor, I'm pretty sure you can. But now I usually place in South America. Just because that gives me access to both North America and Antarctica, which I can use to get up to Australia and then surround Asia from both sides. And it's looking even better for me here because I got some free space, don't have to engage for too long. I actually tried starting in Ireland once because I was like, well, I gotta stay truthful to Ireland, but that ended very, very badly. So yeah. Looks like in South America I have an option to start right here or right here. Since this one's a little closer to Antarctica, and it's always a good idea. It's pretty good to get to Antarctica. Actually, this has more free space. I'm just gonna go here. Shouldn't be too long. So I start winding my way down. So yeah, it actually, when you when you attack gray area, it usually only expands like just a tiny bit, but then when you attack other people, it like kind of fills up, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But like, look at that. I'm okay. Now I'm gonna want to make my way down here. So I think I can just erase the Duchy of Lucca, start invading the Tungu Dynasty. Don't think I need to worry about the Ming Dynasty yet. Could start to be a problem though. Here, let's just erase that guy. Okay, I'm number 1. You can view other people like the Russian empires over in Russia, of course. You can go back to yourself, stuff like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna start expanding downwards because then I can get to Antarctica, and it's definitely a good idea to go to Antarctica because it's pretty easy to get the people in Antarctica. I think I can definitely lessen up on the troops. It's really easy to get the people in Antarctica. It pretty much eliminates the problem of them getting you on your tail. So really, really helps. And then you can start expanding. Okay, let's just claim the rest of South America. And then wind our way up to North America. Okay, let's just get this little part down there. Is that part of Argentina in the real world? Not even sure. Okay. Then start the long boat ride down there. Not too long. Shouldn't take too long, but it's not the... You have to travel more by boat in the world map than some of the others. I'll show you. Let's take Cuba. Nobody ever cares about Cuba. I mean, like, in the game. I mean, in the real world, Cuba is a really cool country that people care about. But in the game, I always see Cuba blank. Have we reached Antarctica yet? Yes, we have. Good. Oh, see what I mean? Yeah. So if we just start expanding down here, it eliminates the threat of them doing that. Because, as you can see, when you're down here, there's really no other place to go than over here or up there. So Then K captured all of Mexico. Pretty much all of the United States. It's just the Great Lakes area. We're getting there. Is this like Vancouver? I'm not sure. My friend Elliot was here. He would know everything. He is a master at history and geography. I'm actually gonna make a podcast episode with him soon. Okay, let's just erase these people because why not? Oh, looks like Antarctica. We got Antarctica almost to ourselves. We should erase these people before they become a problem. I'm not number one. The Russian Empire is actually bigger. Okay. Which is exactly why we need to get a move on. Because we can easily get to Greenland. Okay, I'll stop worrying about their little islands. Actually, this is the only one left, so I'm just mumbling to myself now. And I think that eliminated the threat. Great. Now I can focus on up here where we got these orange people. Kingdom of Fiji, which great. Amazing. Now we don't have to. I don't usually capture all of these islands, although some of them are necessary. Just repel these people and capture that, so we should easily be on our way. Right here. Russian Empire is still in the lead with Africa. Okay. But I think if we get up here, then we can get to Australia, get lots of Oceania, and then maybe surround. Maybe that'll be enough. Maybe we'll need to surround. We'll see. Time will tell. Capture this island because why not? Sending in 4 million out of the 13 million that I have. Oh, Russian Empire. Oh, geez. That's not good. No, that's really not good. Now that they've captured Greenland, there's not a big chance that we're going to be able to get it back. Oh, wait. I take it back. Maybe they don't care about Greenland. Okay, but we gotta get Greenland before they start repelling us. And then just capture the Vermont Republic, which has fled to Iceland. Shouldn't be a problem. And while we're doing all of us of Antarctica, not Australia. So then we sending that boat up to the Duchy of Savory. That sounds weird. Okay, this shouldn't be a long boat ride. In the Europe map, it is a long boat ride, but not in the world map because it's a bit bigger. And by a bit, I mean like a lot bigger. But I'm gonna get Ireland. I always say that if I don't have Ireland, it's not a true victory or a true loss. So we'll just do that. And I'll erase you for taking Ireland from me. I don't know why. This is weird. Okay, so I am very patriotic about Ireland for no reason. I have never been to Ireland, but it's just I think it's a really cool country, and I'm pretty patriotic about it. But I live in America. I've lived in America my entire life, and I mean, it's not that I don't like this country, just not as much as I like Ireland, which is actually kind of weird. I don't know if that's weird to you, but it's weird to me. Hopefully the Russian Empire hasn't started. Okay, good. Maybe I think this is why I think that is. Because a lot of people just have really cool cultures, right? Like Chinese culture and South American culture and all of that, and it's really cool. They have all these cool practices and all this cool food and stuff. And I'm just white, just American and Irish, and that's literally it. And I don't know, it's kind of boring. So anyway, I can connect to my Irish culture, which is kind of the only culture I have besides American. But American culture is a diversity of a lot of cultures, so it's really not, so connecting with my Irish culture, however boring that Irish culture may be, is really something that I want to do, because it's just kind of my substitute to those amazing cultures that people. I'm just like I wear this Celtic knot necklace, because that's like it's a way to connect with my culture, if you know what I mean. Even though I kind of I honestly wish that I was like Chinese or South American, like Asian or South American, because like you guys have such cool cultures, and it's really amazing. But I'm just white, and it's boring, and I mean, and like if you look at what white people have done in the past and what that's meant for other cultures, it's I don't want to be I want to I don't want to be related to those guys. Not that I am, but in the past, just white people have done really horrible things. I don't want to be part of that, if you know what I mean. So, sorry, and I know I don't have to identify with that. That's not, I mean, that's fine, but at the same time, it's like, really, some of those people were really evil. I don't want that to be a Russian Empire is. I don't want those to be my people, if you know what I mean. Sorry. So yeah, Ireland's cool. Have you ever listened to Irish music, like Uilleann Pipes and stuff like that? It's actually really good. Yeah. Honestly, like, Ireland isn't really a big part of my identity, but at the same time, like, it doesn't show up a lot, and, like, I'm just trying to, like, I don't know. I'll stop talking about that. Oh, I bet North America is. Yeah, I should probably just call it quits. There's no way I can defeat this guy. This nation, this girl, whatever. I use guy as, like, an umbrella term. And nations can't really have a gender, so. I'm gonna do an episode about the queer community, LGBTQ, just as like education. If you didn't know, which I don't think you do, I'm queer. I'm pangender, which means I identify with all pronouns, with all genders. So I use she, her, he, him, they, them. I use all of them, and if that sounds and if you're unsupportive of the LGBTQ community, then never come back to this YouTube channel. Never come back to my podcast. I mean, I don't mean that in like a mean way. Obviously, I love that you're listening, but at least listen to my episode. Really, actually, that came out wrong. I love all my listeners, but really, it's like just homophobia is like really just try to be more, open, because we're people too. Okay, I apologize when I said that in a really really mean way. I didn't mean it in a mean way. I just mean that, like, this episode. If I'm silent, I don't know. It's just this became really personal. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, personal thoughts are awesome thoughts, but just thinking about it. Again, I said that in a mean way. Just try to have a more open mind and yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna do like an episode in my podcast about like going over queer history and like all the queer words and like stuff like that. So I think that's gonna be a good episode. You will never take Australia from me. Oh, jeez. I don't have Ireland anymore. I really should just stop it right now. Okay. You know. Wait, what? How is this happening? How has the Russian Empire not just... What the... Russian Empire, even if you're a bot, even though you're a bot, if you're listening right now, why? How? What? You could easily repel me, Russian Empire. What are you doing? What? Oh my god. Look at this, everybody. I'm literally just... Wow. Is everybody seeing this? The Russian Empire was just like... Wow. That was... Wow. Yeah, the Russian Empire was literally just the most powerful person on the map. And I just erased them like that. What? How does that even work? Tell me, how does that work? What? Everybody saw that, right? The Russian Empire was number 1, invading my territory, and I just plowed through them, even though I was... You know what? I want to play one multiplayer game, and I'm going to stop. This episode is probably already too long anyway, but, I should get in pretty soon. Okay, let's see. This is the pond map. Okay, people have already started to expand. We'll just go right here. Not exactly sure why, but... What? Yeah. I did. I chose my start position. There we go. So these are like... This is multiplayer as in like these are real people. No, cheese Empire. There we go. So, oh, that's a bot. Oh, okay. There's a lot more bots than actual people here. It's kind of weird. At the same time, kind of not, though. So yeah, in multiplayer is actually a lot, honestly, a little bit more fun because you can make peace, you can talk with them, you can do stuff like that. But so which is why honestly I might like multiplayer better. I want to make peace. I asked Dark Empire to make peace. This isn't working. Please, I want peace. I want peace. Peace. No. Oh, dang it! I'm about to get erased, aren't I? Yeah, I'm about to get erased. Okay. Well, that's why. Okay. Well, I think that's it for today. That was a really fun episode, and I'm definitely gonna do some more territorial.io stuff because it's fun. It's fun. And multiplayer is fun, single player is fun. It's all fun. So yeah. See you later, guys. This has been an awesome episode of Awesome is Tripled. And yeah.